A very good afternoon to everyone. All of you all who have joined us for the final stream of the day. I am sure that you're very excited to see the final set of students participating. We have had three absolutely exhilarating quizzes taking place in the first half of the day. We have had students from all across the country participating, putting their wits together to make sure that they try and qualify for the semis. We've had three students who have qualified for the semifinals. And, if I am to really define how those three quizzes went, I think they were close. I think they were competitive and they were compelling watches. So, in case some of you have not watched them, you can always rewind and go and check them out after we finish off this quiz. But at this point in time, we are in quarterfinal number 8, the final quarterfinal of the All India Interschool Global Jigyasa Online Quiz Contest. And we have with us Ashi Chandalia, a senior trainers and training systems manager at SkillSphere Education. And we have with us Fursan, who's the chief of admin, who has been coordinating all the movement of the students across the waiting room to the main streaming Zoom room, as well as calling them, telling them about their timings, the schedule. It's been a lot of work for my team, Fursan and Nad, who have been coordinating this out right from the time that we had 105 students on Monday to the time that we have 32 students, 33 students today and yesterday. And then we'll have 8 students in the semi. So tomorrow we have a small break. We're taking a small, well-deserved break after 24 back-to-back quizzes over the past 4 days. We're going to be taking a break and then coming back with renewed energy and enthusiasm for the semis, which are between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Saturday, and the finals, which are on Sunday. And I can tell you that this is an extremely prestigious quiz contest to be winning for students, because we have students from 105 students from 35 schools and some of the best in India. Slowly and steadily, what we had just thought of as, a passing idea has transformed into India's largest online quiz contest. And we're very proud to say that we have been able to actually organize something of this sort at this level. And we're very happy. And I'm sure that the final 2 days are going to be great. Thank you so much for all the positive comments that you all have been giving. And all of you who are listening up to the quiz, you can always put in whatever you'd like about the quiz and the answers that you would like to give for the different questions in the comments section. All right. So very, very good afternoon to all of you. Hi, Niranjan. Hi, Atulit. Hi, Ronit.
Afternoon, sir.
Good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon, sir.
So,
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. A couple of others are also joining us. Let's just wait for them to join us, and then we'll have Ashi ma'am introduce everybody. How are you all doing? What's the feeling in your tummy right now? Did you have a good lunch?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. What about you, Ronit?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. How are you feeling, Ronit?
Good.
Okay. What about you, Niranjan?
So I'm feeling nervous.
And a bit
Nervous?
tense, I'm.
Yes,
tense.
excited also.
Nothing
Yeah.
to feel tense about. You all are such wonderful students to have gotten through from that round of 105 to now the round of 32. Okay. You all are definitely smart students, and I'm sure you're going to be able to back it up during this session. Don't worry at all, Niranjan. Don't worry at all, Ronit. What about you, Atulit?
Sir, it's a mixture of excitement and nervousness.
Mixture of excitement and nervousness. Very, very mature answer. Very deep answer. I will try and
Thank you.
delve into what that emotion will be. Will it be? Uh, is it hinging on positive or is it hinging on negative?
Sir, I think it's hinging on positive.
I'm very happy that it's hinging on positive. So long as it's hinging on positive, a few butterflies in your stomach while ready to jump into the quiz is always good. So no worries. We'll quickly wait for the others while we're settling in. Just for your reference, did you all watch the earlier quizzes?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What do you think? What do you think?
They were somewhat tough. I like the theme, mathematics and music.
Okay. All right.
Very tricky questions.
So in fact, your theme is mathematics. We'll very quickly explain it out. Let's just wait for the final 2 students to join us. And your theme is mathematics. And 3 quizzes that have taken place before you have just been amazing. There was this one quiz which I think had a student from your school itself, Ronit. I think
Yeah. Sricharan.
Sri Charan, he missed out by an absolute whisker. It was just such an
Yeah.
amazing quiz. What an amazing quiz that took place. What an amazing boy he was. I'm sure you're equally good. And we are going to see how you participate right now. We have Guhika from Bluebells School Gurugram, who's also joining us at the moment. Okay, just for everybody's reference, this quiz has actually 5 students. We'll have 1 student qualifying from 5 students. Okay, there was a small confusion in Ronit's group, where the two students who have gone, there were three students who were selected from Ronit's group. That's Ronit and Palash from DPS Raipur, who's also just joined us. There was a small issue with the entire order of asking questions due to some confusions that took place during the quiz with respect to one of the other students. And to give the benefit of doubt to both the students, we have added them. And to make sure that it does not affect the participation of any of the other students, they have been placed in an order such that Ronit is first and Palash is last. So as such, your carry forward prospects will not be affected. Okay, they will follow in the same flow. So it's actually fair to everyone. Rest assured. We have also planned out the questions in the sense we've not planned out the questions, but the questions are also ordered in that particular sequence. Okay, it's done with all the calculations to make sure that 1 versus 4 and 1 versus 5 are literally taking place at an independent level for you. Okay, so you'll rest assured. And hi, Goeka. Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you feeling today?
So I'm excited and I'm nervous also.
Everybody is little excited, little nervous. What about you, Palash?
Sir, I'm fine.
What is the feeling on you?
Sir, I'm feeling good.
Okay, I'm very happy. So all of you are feeling good. So let's re-energize ourselves. Let's get rid of that nervousness and have the excitement all over. Let's start by wiggling our wrists. Come. Let's take a deep breath. Breathe out. Calm those nerves down. Let's wiggle our wrists again. Come on. Stop. Take a deep breath. Breathe out. And feel the breath. The final time, this time wiggle your hands as vigorously as possible to try and get rid of all the nervousness. Take it all out. Throw it out. Okay? And now take the deepest breath possible. Let's all get ready for quarterfinal number 8 of the All India Global Jigyasa Online Inter-School Quiz Contest. I am super excited to be with you, and so is Ashi ma'am. We are all going to have a fabulously great time over the next 1 hour approximately of the quiz, and I'm sure all of you are super prepared and ready. So Ashi, why don't you introduce everybody?
So we have Ronit Kanan from Airpro International School, Pune. Next, we have Atulit Subramaniam from New Horizon Public School, Bangalore. When I call out your names, guys, say hi loudly, okay?
Ronit, say hi so that everybody
Hi.
can see you.
Okay, that's Ronit. And then we have Atulit. Atulit, say hi.
Hello.
Perfect. Then we have Niranjan Hari from SES Gurukul, Pune.
Hello everyone.
Very good. Then we have Guhika Joshi from Bluebells Public School, Gurugram.
Hi.
Great. And finally, we have Palash Banik from Delhi Public School. Right.
Hello.
All right, very, very good afternoon. Hello to all of you. And very quickly, I'm going to start the quiz off. I apologize to all our viewers for the slight delay. We got delayed by about 20 minutes in the first 3 quizzes. It was primarily due to a small delay in the first quiz because the student had a slight issue with logging in. Okay, so he was having internet connectivity. So he got delayed by about 20 minutes there. Otherwise, we have been able to stick to time. Very quickly, let me just open up the PowerPoint for the quiz. All right. So yes, we are in the All India Global Jigyasa Online Inter-School Quiz Contest, and this is the quarterfinals. This is the final quarterfinal. After 7 amazing quarterfinals, we are now down to the final quarterfinal, and we'll be having 1 student from this set of 5 who will be making it to the semis. Give you a little bit of information about the All India Global Jigyasa Online Inter-School Quiz Contest. It is conducted by Skillsphere Education. We are a pan-India soft skill development and general awareness enhancement organization headquartered in Mumbai. At this point in time, we are headquartered on Zoom, headquartered on Teams, headquartered on Skype, like every single company in the world. And we are actually focusing primarily on the development of soft skills for students right from grades 3 onwards to graduation in various schools and colleges across India. When I'm talking about soft skills, I'm talking about soft skills like public speaking, like communication skills, like general awareness, and a plethora of other 21st century skills. We have very interactive and experiential activity-based techniques of teaching students the art of these skills. To develop the art of developing these skills, we follow wonderful patterns, and we are associated at this point in time with over 180 schools and over 60,000 students span India, and we have been running the organization since 2012. Yours truly, is Ananj Prasad. I am the founder and managing director of SkillSphere Education and the quiz master for this quiz. In this current quiz, we have 5 different students from 5 different schools. Overall in the quiz, we had 35 participating schools from 15 cities and 105 participating students in all. Okay, this quiz is for students of grades 6 to 8, and we have 3 sets of rounds. We already got done with the pre-quarterfinals on Monday and Tuesday. We have the quarterfinals that have taken place on Wednesday, and we have 4 of them taking place today. So there are 4 yesterday and 4 today. These are leading to the semis, which are on Saturday, 2 semifinals, and finally the finals, which will take place on Sunday at noon. This is India's first and biggest online inter-school Zoom quiz. This is never has something of this sort been conducted at this entire level, and we are very happy as SkillSphere Education that we are doing that, and we hope that all the viewers have had a good time watching. We have received a lot of positive feedback, a lot of engagement. I'm very happy to see it when viewers actually write the answers down as they are being asked. Just to brief you all about the general rules for the All India Global Jigyasa Online Inter-School Quiz, it is being conducted via Zoom, and we are following all the Ministry of Home Affairs guidelines to ensure that security is in place. We are only streaming it on Facebook. We are not streaming it on YouTube for the simple reason that Zoom allows only allows streaming on one interface at one point in time. So all the people who are on YouTube, there is a message that is redirecting you to Facebook. Okay, participating students, you have to be isolated at the venue that you are participating from. Students can neither mute nor switch off their videos while they are participating. If we see any muting or any switching off of videos, it can lead to automatic disqualification. In case of disconnections or connectivity issues, we will try and adjust, but if it leads to a competitive disadvantage for anyone else, you will have to adjust. Your question will be forfeited. Very clearly, let me make it crystal clear to all of you that in case I disconnect by mistake for anything more than 5 seconds, okay, and when a question is being asked, that question stands null and void. I'll replace the question. Okay, it happened once with a child yesterday. Luckily, we asked another question which she was able to get the same points that she was going to get otherwise. That is fine. As the quiz master, my decision is absolutely final. Okay, a cell phone can only be kept in front of the screen for the simple purpose that if there is some confusion or if there is some internet connectivity issue, the only person you can call in such a case is Fursan. All right, can everybody show me their cell phones if they have it with them? Nobody has a cell phone. Okay, keep it on the side. Ronit, please keep your cell phone on the absolute side. Can everybody stays a foot's distance away where we can see your hands? Okay, please lower the flap of your laptop so that your hands are visible. Okay, little higher, Atulit. Okay, super. Okay, great. Okay. Palash, put your hands down. It's all cool. The quiz master's decision is absolutely final. Any form of cheating or prompting will result in automatic disqualification. There are very smart students who have made it all the way up to here, so I do not think there is going to be any form of cheating at all. In fact, you all are going to be great participants, and we have seen fabulous sportsmanship in the past few rounds as well. All right. So with this, very quickly, all our live streamers, we are going to go straight into the quarterfinals. We have 4 quarterfinals today. We had 4 quarterfinals yesterday. One student qualifies from each of the quarterfinals. And the themes of the quarterfinals, there are 2 themes based on which the quarterfinals have questions. One of the themes is mathematics and the other is music. We alternate between the themes, and since this is quarterfinal number 8, the theme is mathematics. So basically that doesn't mean that there are any questions directly on math necessarily. All it means is that there are 3 rounds that are themed around different concepts of mathematics. Students who don't like mathematics, don't worry, there is no number crunching taking place. Okay, you don't need to worry at all. Okay, Atulit?
Yes.
Atulit is very happy that there is no maths. Why you don't like maths over Atulit?
No, not like that. It's just not my very strong point.
Okay, no maths, don't worry. Okay. All right, let's very quickly move now into round number 1. Round number 1 of our quiz is called algebra. Okay, so the joy in doing algebra is when you are able to figure out all the x's and the y's. Okay, the joy that you will feel here also in this quiz is when you are able to identify the x's and y's in each question. Here now, we are in the quarterfinals. Before we start, I'd like to tell all the students that it is very important for all of you to understand that yes, the quiz has gone a couple of notches higher in complexity, but that doesn't mean all the students have been able to answer their questions. You just need to think better. It is going to test your soft skills a lot more, your calmness, your patience, your composure, your strategization, your ability to be patient with an answer. Don't jump and give an answer. Think about it, think through it clearly. Every question here has multiple hints. If you're able to use the hints, automatically you will be able to get through the answer. Okay, so each of you will be asked 2 direct questions. In each question, there are 2 unknowns. Okay, these unknowns might be A, B, C, X, Y, Z, whatever. Okay, you have to identify these 2 unknowns. For each unknown you identify correctly, you will get 10 points. So you can get a maximum of 20 points per question. There is no negative marking. Questions do get carried forward in this round. There's +5 for each unknown identified in the carry forward. Okay, you get 20 seconds approximately for answering a question because the questions are slightly longer. So let me explain. Let's say I'm asking a question to Guhika, and Guhika answers the first part, X. Guhika answers X correctly. Guhika doesn't answer Y. That Y will get carried forward, and that Y will be worth 5 points to whoever answers the carry forward. Clear? Let's do a sample question to be clear. Everybody who's watched the earlier quizzes definitely knows this. X is the Field Marshal of India. X was the Chief of Army Staff during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971. Y was appointed the Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army in 1949 and retired from the Indian Army in 1953. He was also conferred with the honorary rank of Field Marshal of India after X. Identify X and Y.
X is Sam Manshaw and Y is Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa.
Absolutely. Field Marshal Sam Manekshaw, Field Marshal K.M. Cariappa, well done. So basically, if, for example, Niranjan had only answered X correctly, then he would have got 10 points, but Y would have been carried forward for 5 points. Clear to everybody?
Yes.
Everybody clear?
Yes,
So
sir.
very
Yes,
quickly,
sir.
let's move into the quiz. The first question, the order of the quiz is Ronit, Atulit, Niranjan, Guhika, and Palash.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
let's start off with Ronit. Ronit, question number 1, all the best. Any questions, anybody?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
So,
Is your question, Ronit. Amitabh Bachchan is a very famous Indian actor who is also an ambassador of Gujarat Tourism. He acted in a movie called X. The movie revolves around an iconic Indian poem of the same name. The author of this poem, Y, is Amitabh Bachchan's father. In X, Amitabh Bachchan played the role of Vijay Dinanath Chauhan. Can you identify X and Y? You have time. You have 20 seconds. So means I'll start the countdown after another 5 seconds.
X Silsila.
Is the incorrect answer. What about Y? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we are done. It passes, Y passes on, X and Y both pass on. It passes on to Atulit.
Sir, I don't know about X, but Y is Harivansh Rai Bachchan.
That is the correct answer. 5 points for that. X he's passed on. So X is still something that needs to be identified. Niranjan passes on to Guhika.
So, Shamitab.
No, not Shamitabh. Very, very famous poem. More than the movie, the reason we wrote it is because of the poem. Palash?
No, sir.
Well, the answer is Agnipath. Agnipath,
Okay.
very famous movie. Naam Vijay Dinanath Chauhan. That's the reason we added that hint as well. Very famous poem actually by Harivansh Rai Bachchan. Okay, very famous poem. So on this particular question, Atulit, you end with 5 points. And Atulit, we are now on to your direct question. Atulit, Asiatic lion is the national animal of X. This country X was until recent times ruled by the Pahlavi Shahs. The film production company Y also uses the lion as its mascot. In fact, you might remember, seeing a roaring lion right before many cartoons and movies. Can you identify X and this film production company Y?
Sir, I think Y is Warner Bros. For some reason.
Okay.
And
X?
And X, sir, can I just take a guess? Is it Afghanistan?
Afghanistan is incorrect and so is Y. Both are incorrect. Don't worry about it. That's fine. Niranjan?
X.
I'm sorry. No, not you. Niranjan from SES Gurukul. Not Palash. Please listen to who I call out. Niranjan? Yes. Okay, it passes to Guhika.
So, X is Bangladesh and Y is, I don't know, sir.
It's incorrect. Passes on to Palash.
Sir, X is South Africa.
That is incorrect. Do you have an answer for Y?
No, sir.
Passes on to Ronit.
Y is WB.
It's not Warner Brothers. Atulit said the same thing. And X
X is Iraq.
is incorrect. You were very, very close to getting X right. X, Pahlavi Shahs, the Shahs of Persia, the Shahs of Iran.
Iran.
And MGM Studios, if you see there's that line which goes this way and that way when the movie starts, it's MGM Studios. Okay. All right. No worries. Let's very quickly move on to the next question. That is for Niranjan. Niranjan, your question is, last year, two stalwarts of Indian politics, X and Y, passed away. X was considered one of the smartest politicians. He was an eminent lawyer as well as served as the former finance minister of India. On the other hand, Y was a very senior Indian politician. He served as the chief minister of Goa and also was the former defense minister of India. Can you name X and Y for us, Niranjan?
So X is Arun Jaitley.
Very good, 10 points. And Y?
Y is Manoj Parrikar.
I will actually give it to you because even the last name is good enough. That's fine if you have messed up the first part of the name. I will give you 20 points to you, Niranjan. It is Manohar Parrikar, not Manoj Parrikar, but because you said Parrikar, that's good enough for me. If you had said Jaitley and Parrikar also, it's good enough. Okay, so 20 points to you, Niranjan. I will give that to you. 20 points to you. Well done, Niranjan. Started off well. Let's go on to Goeka. Goeka,
Yes.
your question is, X and Y are two of the best tennis players in the world today. In fact, X is considered one of the greatest tennis players of all time, having won 20 singles Grand Slam titles. In 2019, X and Y played a nail-biting final match at a prestigious Grand Slam tournament called Z. Okay, please be careful, read it nicely. This match
Yes.
turned out to be the longest singles final in the history of Z. Y ultimately defeated X in this match. I need you to identify only Y and Z, not
Yes.
X. Okay, tell me.
So Y is Saina Nehwal and Z is Wimbledon.
Wow. Okay. Wimbledon is the correct answer, but Saina Nehwal is the incorrect answer. So you get 10 points, Goeka, for Wimbledon, and we'll pass it on to Palash. What is Y, Palash?
Sir, Y is sir, Y I don't know. X is
X. X is already
Roger.
done. X is done. I'm sorry. Sorry, Z is already done. She already figured out Z. Okay, she figured out Z. She said Z is Wimbledon. X we don't need. Okay,
Oh, sir,
Okay.
Y I don't know.
we only need Y and Z. Z is Wimbledon. She mentioned that. We move on
Sir.
very quickly. Yes,
Sir, Y is Rafael Nadal.
is incorrect. Anyways, your chance was over. Ronit
Sania Mirza.
is incorrect. Atulit
Sir, I think Novak Djokovic.
is the correct answer. 5 points to Atulit. Well done. Novak Djokovic is the correct answer. Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic played one of the most legendary games at Wimbledon. Honestly, we got tired of seeing it. I'm a Federer fan. All I wanted was for Federer to win, but I knew the longer it lasts, it might be difficult for him to win. But anyway, such is life at times. And we'll quickly move on to the next question. The next question is for Palash. Palash's direct question. Goeka got 10 points on it. Atulit got 5 points on it. And the next question for Palash is this. Palash, the river X flows through China. It is the third largest river in the world. China inaugurated Y, the largest dam in the world, in 2006. This dam Y is built on the river X. Y is so big that scientists believe that the water stored in this dam reduces the speed of rotation of the earth. Okay, it is posited. They don't believe, I mean, they cannot prove it. Can you identify X and Y?
Sir, X is Brahmaputra.
X is Brahmaputra, and what is Y?
Sir, Y I don't know.
That is the incorrect answer. Both are incorrect. It moves on to Ronit. Five, 4, 3, 2. Atulit, 1.
Sir, X is Yangtze Kiang. Yangtze, also known
Yeah.
as.
Yangtze, and what is X is Yangtze. All right, fair enough. Since you said Yangtze at the end, I'll accept that. 5 points to Atulit for Yangtze. What about Y?
Sir, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay. So Y actually then passes on to Niranjan.
No, sir.
Goeka,
No, sir.
it's the Three Gorges Dam.
Okay.
It's the largest dam in the world. Okay, the Three Gorges Dam, huge dam. India is also having serious issues with the dam because apparently it's slowing down the flow and ebb of Brahmaputra river, but it's not related to Yangtze. Brahmaputra is called Sangpo. Okay, Brahmaputra is the Sangpo. So let's move on now. This is question number 6 and we'll go in reverse order. Now this is for Palash. We'll go in the reverse order. Palash, Kapil Dev considered one of the
Sir,
greatest.
excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, you asked me a question.
there are 2 questions in this round, Palash.
Oh, yes.
So your second question. Kapil Dev, considered one of the greatest Indian cricketers ever, represented India in this sport. X recently. The sport is called X. Bogey and birdie are some terms used in this sport. Each player in this sport X is allowed to have an assistant throughout the game. The assistant is called Y. Can you identify X and Y for me?
Sir, cricket. X
Is-
cricket.
Incorrect answer. Y? Would you want to try Y?
No, sir.
Let's move it on to Ronit.
Sir,
5,
X
4,
is
3, 2, 1. Atulit.
Sir, I think X is badminton.
It's incorrect. That is the incorrect answer. Moves on to Niranjan.
Sir, wrestling.
Is the incorrect answer. You all are just shooting in the dark. Now, Guika.
So X is archery and Y is football.
I'll explain this concept out to you. So, bogeys and birdies are basically 2 concepts in the game of golf. Okay, it's 2 concepts in the game of golf. Kapil Dev actually, he became an amateur and then a semi-pro golf player. And the assistant of the golfer who carries the golfer's bag, because there are many different types of clubs that are used depending
Yes.
upon how close or far the golf ball has to be hit. He is actually called a caddy. Okay, a golf, X is golf and Y is caddy. Okay, very quickly,
Yes.
we'll move on now to Guika, who's the next person in line. Guika, your question is Panipat is situated in the Indian state X. The first battle of Panipat is considered a landmark in the history of India. This was because it marked the beginning of the very famous, they made a small mistake there. It marked the beginning of, it's a small typo, beginning of the very famous dynasty in India. The founder of this dynasty defeated the then ruler of Delhi Y in this battle. It is also important because this was the time when field artillery had just been introduced in Indian warfare. The year was 1526 AD. I'll just make that clear for you. The first battle of Panipat, the year was 1526 AD. And the founder of this dynasty defeated the then
Yes.
ruler of Delhi Y. Can you identify X and Y for me, Guika?
Yes, sir. So
Tell
X is X is Bihar and Y is
3
Kutupati, Nepal.
is incorrect. Both are incorrect. It passes on from Guika to Palash.
Sir, Panipat is in Maharashtra.
Is the incorrect answer. What about Y? Are you giving me an answer for Y?
No, sir.
Ronit
Panipat is in Rajasthan.
is the incorrect answer. And Y?
Y would be Babar.
Y is incorrect. Y is not Babar.
Sir,
Yes, it comes on to Atulit.
sir, X. Panipat is in Haryana and Y is Ibrahim Shah Lodi.
Superb, Atulit. Well done. 10 points to Atulit. He's gotten both X and Y. It is Haryana and Ibrahim Lodi. Well done to you, Atulit. 10 points to you. And with this, we come to the next question, which I believe is question number 8. That's for Niranjan. Niranjan, cardamom and pepper are 2 of the most famous spices exported from state X. X is also referred to as Spice Garden of India. X is situated on the southwestern shoreline of the mainland Indian subcontinent called the Y coast. The coast is called something. Okay. Can you identify X and Y?
So X is Kerala
10 points
and
for
Y
Kerala.
is Malabar coast.
Superb. 20 points to Niranjan on Kerala and the Malabar coast. Well done. And now we move to Atulit. Atulit, question number 9 for you is, Maharashtra has the highest number of coronavirus cases yet. The chief minister of this state is Uddhav Thackeray. He belongs to the Shiv Sena party. The party was founded by Uddhav's father X. X was cremated at one of Mumbai's most famous public places, Y, which is also where great cricketers like Sachin Tendulkar mastered the art of cricket in their early days. Can you identify X and Y for me, Atulit?
Sir, X is Bal Thackeray.
Very good. And Y?
Y is the place where he was cremated, right?
Yes.
As to that, I'm not sure.
Okay, 10 points to Atulit for Bal Thackeray. We move on to Niranjan for why.
I think it's Aurangabad.
Is the incorrect answer. We are talking about a public place in Mumbai. Goeka?
Sir, I don't know, Navi Mumbai.
No. Palash? It's a very famous monument place. Yes.
Sir, Nagpur.
No. Ronit?
Thane.
It's called Shivaji Park. Shivaji Park is a legendary park. It's one of those big places that we talk about in different cities. The biggest park probably in Mumbai, and one of the biggest, probably not the biggest. Very legendary park. That's where Sachin's and the Sunil Gavaskars and everybody have mastered the art of cricket. Okay, that's why it's called the Shivaji Park. Okay, let's move on to Ronit. Okay, we asked questions about different cities. So we thought we'd ask Shivaji Park here. All right, let's move on to Ronit. Ronit, your question is, E is the Indian state that is first to see the rising sun every day in India. It shares its western border with a country F. Western border with a country F. Identify E and F.
Sir, F is Myanmar
Okay, and E.
and E is Tripura.
Let's move on to the next person. Let's see what the next person has to say. I have recorded your answer, Atulit.
Sir, I think F should be Pakistan.
And E
I'll just give it a guess. Jammu and Kashmir.
is the incorrect answer. We're talking about which state sees the sun first, Niranjan.
Sir, Arunachal Pradesh.
Mhm.
And I think Bangladesh.
Is the incorrect. We'll see. Goeka, go ahead.
Yes, sir. E is Myanmar and F is Bangladesh.
Okay, let's go ahead. Palash.
Sir, E is Nagaland and F is Myanmar.
Okay, actually everybody's got it wrong except for Niranjan. The correct answer is Arunachal Pradesh. The western border is shared with Bhutan. I was just wanting to see what everybody says. I was just very, intrigued, and it didn't really affect the flow of things. So Arunachal Pradesh, Niranjan gets 5 points for that. Okay. With this, we have come to an end of a very exciting round one. I honestly have no idea of what or where the scores lie at this point in time. Let's very quickly check the scorecard out. Just a moment. I'm just going to share my screen. And Ashi, please do the honors.
All right, so we have Ronit and Palash yet to open their scores. Atulit has 35 points. Niranjan is leading with 45 points. And Gohika is at 10 points.
All right, there's a lot of time to catch up. This is just round number one. So frankly, don't worry about anything. A lot of time, this quiz turns around in all kinds of ways. We have seen it with the other quizzes. Literally on the last question, first question, people not scoring the first round, then winning the quiz. So don't worry about it. Enough time. So have hope, and I'm sure things will work out well. Okay, very quickly, this round we are going to start off with the person who's on the least number of points. So who would that person be?
There are two of them inside.
So who are they? Go ahead and tell me.
We have Ronit and Palash both yet to open their scores.
Okay. So in fact, what we will do is that since we started with Ronit last time, we start with Palash this time. Okay. Just give me a moment. I am just sharing my screen. All right. And my screen stands shared right here. All right. So very quickly, we'll move on to round number two. Round number two is called the set theory. So the set theory is something that all of us learn very early on in life. We start learning about the set theory, how you put collections of objects together. Of course, the set theory, we learn more complex aspects about it as we go ahead in school. Year two, in this specific round, everybody needs to focus on making sets. Okay. All of you are actually going to be sitting and on making different sets. Okay. Palash, what I'm going to do is in this round, I'm going to mute you. There's disturbance from your end. When you have to answer, I will unmute you. Okay. There seems to be a little bit of jarring and disturbance at your end.
Sir, I think it's the fan.
Okay. Because it's too much of disturbance. I believe it's disturbing a couple of the other contestants. Okay. It's stopped now, I think.
Yes, sir. It was the fan, I think.
Anas, is the disturbance still there?
No,
Yes,
sir.
it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, a bit.
I'll just mute you, Palash. In this round, anyways, there's no carry forward, so you don't need to worry about it. And whenever your turn comes, I'll unmute you. Okay. So, because it's not a carry forward round, it's fine to be muting you. When there'll be a carry forward round, I'll have to unmute you and try and cut out the disturbance. You figure out where the disturbance is from. Don't worry about it too much. It's fine. Okay. So as I told you, this round is called the set theory. Just like you focus on collections of objects in the set theory, here too, you need to try and focus on collecting answers to find the common link, what makes them a set. Okay. So in each question, all of you are going to be asked 3 sub-questions. 3 sub-questions per question. Okay. Each sub-question is worth 5 points. Okay, each sub-question is worth 5 points. Even if you don't answer a sub-question correctly, I will actually show you the sub-question's answer anyway, because at the end of the 3 questions, you will be asked a 4th question, which is a common link among the 3 sub-questions. Are you all following me? And you need to try
Yes, sir.
the common link. If you figure out the common link, you'll get 5 more points. Okay, so you can score a maximum of 20 points in this round. And I'll show you a sample question. And after that, if you have any doubts, I'll clear it before going to question number 1. Okay, so let's quickly see. There is no carry forward in this round and no negative marking. Name him.
Narendra Modi,
Narendra Modi.
Identify this currency.
Indian
Rupees.
rupee,
Indian rupee.
Rupee. In which
India
city?
Gate,
Delhi.
India Gate. Delhi.
Delhi. Delhi.
What is the link?
they are all related to India.
All related to India. Okay, perfect. Got it. Did you understand? So you'll get be shown sub questions. Even if you don't answer correctly for a sub question, I will give you the answer for it. Yeah. Very
Yes,
quickly, let's start off with Palash. Palash, your direct question, I'm unmuting you.
Yes.
Is this. Identify this brand, Palash.
Sir, Audi.
5 points to Palash. That's Audi. Identify this brand, Palash.
Sir, Lamborghini.
5 points more to Palash. Okay, that makes it 10 for him. Identify this brand,
Sir, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen. What is the common link among all of these?
Sir, they are all car companies.
I'll give you the points for that. In general, if we had to be more specific, they are all 3 actually owned by Volkswagen. They're all brands of Volkswagen. Okay, very well done. 20 points to Palash. Palash is now in the reckoning. 20 points to you. Let's quickly move on to the next student. And the next student in this line is Ronit. Ronit, identify this animal.
Reindeer.
5 points to Ronit. Ronit, identify this animal
Deer.
more specifically. 5, 4,
Wild deer.
that's incorrect. It's the spotted deer, the axis deer, the chital. Okay, so I can't give you marks for saying deer. You need to be more specific. Okay, and this is your 3rd question. Can you identify this animal? Five,
What was-
4, 3, 2, 1. Any answer on it?
No, sir.
Anybody else wants to answer this for us?
So may I try?
Yeah, you can try, Goika. Go ahead, Baba.
So is it the moose?
It is the moose. Well done, Goika. Okay. So now you have your 3 answers. What is the common link among these, Ronit?
All are types of deers.
All are types of deer, because deers is not a word. Deer is actually a noun. Don't worry, I'm just kidding around. You get your 5 points for that. So I believe at the end of this round, you end with 10 points, Ronit. Let's quickly move on to the next student. That's Atulit. Atulit, your question is this. Can you identify this famous mobile brand? Part of its logo is shown.
Nokia.
Nokia is the correct answer. Nokia is the correct answer. That was the logo of Nokia connecting people. Sub question 2. Identify this famous person.
Mm,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody else?
So can I?
Yes, Niranjan
Satya Nadella,
is the correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Next question is, this is the logo of which communication app, famous communication app, Atulit?
Skype.
Is the correct answer. So you get your 5 points for that. Now, you tell me, what is the common link?
So these are all app companies like no.
Sorry, you have given your answer. I cannot actually accept another answer. Okay.
Yeah.
They are all related to Microsoft. Okay.
Okay, I just remembered that.
Nokia is actually a company that the mobile phone, the phone device section of Nokia was actually purchased by Microsoft. Microsoft also purchased Skype, and Satya Nadella is the CEO of Microsoft. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that's the correct answer. Niranjan, let's quickly move on to your question. Can you identify this monument, Niranjan?
Statue of Liberty.
5 points. Identify him. He is the Prime Minister of a European country famous for Zidane.
Sweden.
We have to identify the person. Anybody, would you like to identify this person for us? European country famous for Zidane is France. Can you
France.
identify the French Prime Minister? Anyone? It's Edouard Philippe. Okay, that's Edouard Philippe. And the last question is, identify this famous sporting event, Niranjan. It's the logo of a very famous sporting event called Roland Garros.
Golf.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Would anybody like to tell me this is a logo of which famous tournament? Roland Garros is another name for it. It is the French Open tennis tournament. Roland Garros in Paris. Okay. So now, what is the link among these three pictures, Niranjan?
They're all
Five.
related to France.
It's the correct answer. You get that right, though, Niranjan. 5 points to you. The Statue of Liberty was gifted to the US by France. Okay.
It was made in France.
Correct. Then we have Edouard Philippe, the Prime Minister of France. And then we also talked about the last aspect of this question was related to French Open, so France. So 10 points to Niranjan and all at the end of this round. And now we move to the last person in this round, that's Guhika. Guhika, your question is, name the city which is also called Indian city, which is also called the City of Lakes.
City.
Yes.
Lucknow.
Is the incorrect answer. Anybody want to know or want to tell me?
Sir.
Yes, Atulit.
Sir, is it Udaipur?
Niranjan?
Sir, Jaipur.
No, it is actually Bhopal. Bhopal is the City of Lakes. Okay. Guhika, next question. Can you identify this monument for us? Very famous temple.
So Sanchi Stupa.
It's not the Sanchi Stupa. Would anybody else like to answer this for us? Atulit?
Sir, Khajuraho.
The correct answer is the Khajuraho temple. Okay. Last question for you. Can you name this dish? You can even give me half the name. I'll give you points for this. Very interesting Indian snack.
So
It's an Indian snack. Very interesting Indian snack. Commonly, you'll find it in Indore.
Bhujia.
It's actually Ratlami Save. Okay, Save. Okay, that's what I mean.
Never heard of it. So.
Okay, no worries. Ratlami Save. I was just basically giving you the, certain hints which would help you probably get to it. No worries. So you have the three answers. You know the three answers. Can you tell me what is the common link?
So all of them are related to Madhya Pradesh.
That's correct. So 5 points to Guhika for the fact they're all related to Madhya Pradesh. Thank you, Guhika. That's a good answer. Okay, very good. Let's quickly see what the scores are at the end of round number 2. Okay, Ashi, has there been movement on the scoreboard?
Quite a bit.
Okay, what are the scores now?
All right, so we have Ronit Kanoi from Elpro International School, Pune with 10 points. We have Atulit Subramaniam from New Horizon Public School, Bangalore with 45 points. We have Niranjan Hari leading from SES Gurukul, Pune with 55 points. Guhika Joshi from Bluebells Public School, Gurugram with 15 points. And finally, we have Palash Banik from Delhi Public School, Raipur with 20 points.
All right, so we have Atulit and Niranjan in second and first place respectively, but all the others, even though you're trailing by some margin, you have the ability to catch up because a lot of things change in round 3. There are a lot of carry forward systems which will really help you get to the answers. And very quickly, before we go on to round 3, a lot of people who actually have been streaming have been asking us to share a little bit more about some of our other programs apart from the equiz workshop. I would like to introduce everybody to SkillSphere's e-debate workshop, which is for students of 11 years and above. This is a program that we have been conducting very popularly and very effectively since the time of the lockdown. We of course conduct offline programs, but we transferred a lot of our programs online, and one of our most popular programs is the SkillSphere e-debate workshop. It is a program that we are at this point in time conducting for many students across India that primarily focuses on the development of debating skills, public speaking skills, communication skills, the art of argumentation. It's a short program of 4 sessions with 1.5 hours of sessions per day. So 4 sessions of 1.5 hours each. Some of the most experienced debate trainers conduct this program, and it is for batches of a maximum of 5 to 7 students. We cover all major debate formats as a part of this program, right from the Frank Anthony style of debate to the Bombay style of debate to the Oxford style of debate. What's the most exciting part of this program is that it is very activity oriented. So participating in debates through the process to develop their skills. Okay. If anybody would like to enroll their child, for students of ages 11 years and above, anybody would like to enroll their child for this program, please give us a call on 73041 26489. I repeat, 73041 26489 or 98208 84414. I repeat, 98208 84414. And with that, very quickly, let's move on to round 3 of a very, very exciting quiz. Round 3 is called Frame Your Own Question. So all of us might have gone through those questions in mathematics. You get a paragraph, and using the paragraph, we have to frame our own linear equation or quadratic equation. Yes, Goika, you have seen those? They give you a paragraph,
Yes, sir.
figure out x and y.
Yes, sir.
Here also, we are going to be doing something similar where you have to frame your own question. Here I'm showing you the answer. I'm showing you an image and a word. I might show you a word along with the image. I think what I've done is that in this round, every single one of the images, Nabil from our team has made this quiz along with me, and I believe every one of the images has a word associated with it as well. You have to actually frame a question in a way that it makes us arrive at the answer. So I don't want to know what's in the image. You frame a question, the answer of which is the image or the word. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Is that, because you're framing questions, this is slightly more open-ended, and I will look for specific answers. So if you're on the right track, I will help you. I'll guide you to try and see if you can get me to the correct question. Okay, I will guide you in that regard. So that is something that I will help you with. Now here, a lot of things can... Yes, Goika.
So will we have 2 pictures from which we have to form a question, or the question has to result in the answer of those pictures?
No, we are showing you a picture and a word, and you have to frame a question that will give you the answer, which is the picture and the image. I'll show you an example, you'll understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's plus 15 for answering correctly, no negative marking, plus 10 for answering indirect questions correctly. Questions get carried forward. That is why a lot can change. Okay, let's do a sample question. Okay, this is the image.
Sir, he's the current, who is the current Chief Justice of India?
Yeah.
S.A. Bopre.
So I don't want you to tell me he's S.A. Bopre. Actually frame a question that will get us to this answer that is S.A. Bopre. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Everything clear?
Yes.
Okay. Who's the current Chief Justice of India? S.A. Bopre. So question number 1, this time who's in the lead?
So far, we've got Niranjan leading.
All right, so we'll start with Niranjan this time. Niranjan, your direct question is, this is your question, Manpreet Singh.
Who is this Indian personality who plays for the Indian hockey team?
Indian personality who plays for the Indian hockey team. Can you be a little bit more specific about what in the hockey team, something about him in the hockey team?
So, the captain.
Fair enough. Who is the captain of the Indian national hockey team is the correct answer. Well done, Niranjan. And with that, I will be giving you 15 points. We move on to Guhika. Guhika,
Yes, sir.
direct question is this. Hint is Jaane Bhi Do Yaro. Okay. Try and frame a question about this famous personality. Very, very famous personality.
Who is the director who is famous for the film Jaane Bhi Do Yaro?
That would be incorrect. I am sorry, Guhika. He is not the director of Jaane Bhi Do Yaro. Ashi, you can do a fact check nonetheless to make sure. I'm quite sure that he's not the director of Jaane Bhi Do Yaro. Okay. Let's move on to Palash.
Who is this famous actor?
Who is this famous actor? Yes, you need to be more specific.
Yes, sir. Who is this famous actor who acted in Jaane Bhi Do Yaro?
Okay, you can
Hmm.
tell me, you can also frame a question like how does whatever XYZ actor look like? Okay, where XYZ is the name of the actor. Can you tell me?
No, sir.
Can you tell me the name of the actor? You can't? Okay, so we move
No,
on then. We move on to Ronit.
Sir, how does Nasiruddin Shah look like?
How does Nasiruddin Shah look?
Or who was the actor in the Krish film? A supporting actor in Krish film.
Fair enough. All of those are correct answers. Nasiruddin Shah, basically, a very iconic stage film and name one of the most iconic and film stage actors of India, Nasiruddin Shah. And that kind of answers it. Well done, Ronit. 10 points to you, Ronit. And with that, we come to your direct question. Ronit, your direct question is Harmanpreet Kaur.
Name the famous
5, 4, 3, 2.
Indian cricket player, cricket captain of women team.
Okay. Very
Not captain, Indian cricket. Who is in the women? Name a player of Indian women cricket team.
Name a player of the Indian women's cricket team. Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you points for that. More specifically, in fact, she is an Indian women cricket team player and the captain of the T20.
20.
Huh.
That's fair enough. I'll give you your points. 15 points to you for that, Ronit. Atulit, your direct question is this. This is a South American country. Flag.
Okay. Okay. Which Montevideo is the capital of which country?
All right, that's quite brilliant, Philip. That is quite brilliant. I am very impressed. Montevideo is the capital of Uruguay, and that kind of answers the question out beautifully. Okay, we'll still do a fact check nonetheless, Ashi. Well done. Ashi, just check about Montevideo once. I just want to reconfirm that. Did you do a fact check on the other one?
Yeah, that was Kundan Shah, by the way.
Okay, okay. You do a fact check on this. 15 points to Atulit. In the meanwhile, I'm quite sure about this. All right. I just want to be doubly sure. Let's quickly move on now to Niranjan. Niranjan, your question, direct. 1 second. We started off with Niranjan, didn't we? Yeah. So it moves on to Niranjan again. Niranjan, in fact, you know what? We'll go in reverse order. That's what we have been doing until now. So we'll go in reverse order. So we'll go back to Niranjan. So we'll start with Atulit. Atulit?
Atulit is right.
I'm sorry?
Atulit is right. The Montevideo thing.
Okay. And I'm sorry. Luckily, I have not confused things. It is Niranjan's direct answer right now. Am I right?
Sorry, I'll just check this again. So I think Niranjan was the one who started this.
Okay.
Okay, after that, it went on. So, yes. Question 5 was answered by Atulit, right? Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Niranjan, you have received a direct question, right?
Yeah.
I'm quite sure. I just want to reconfirm. Niranjan,
Yes.
you have got a direct question once already, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got the first.
Question. Okay. So then we'll go in reverse order as we have been doing. Atulit, this is your direct question. Okay, Atulit.
Who is this famous Indian singer?
Who is this famous Indian singer, Indian playback singer? What is his name, Atulit?
Sir, as to that, I'm not sure, but I remember seeing his photo and I remember that he's a singer. I'm
So shall
sure
I get
about
the
that.
name? Kishore Kumar.
Kishore Kumar.
Kishore Kumar, name of famous Indian singer is also good enough because we did not give any hint to the word. The fact that he is able to say he's an Indian singer is sufficient for me. That's 15 points to you, Atulit.
Thank you
Well
so
done.
much.
Okay. The name is Kishore Kumar. Now we go on to Ronit. Ronit, you have a hint here, former Uttar Pradesh CM.
Who is the former UP CM who belongs to BJP?
Is the incorrect answer, Ronit. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to pass that on to Atulit.
Okay, sir. Who is Mayawati?
Okay, who is Mayawati? Can you frame it better for me? I mean, something related to the picture. Can you do that? It is Mayawati. You're correct. Your question is also correct. But something that will directly get me to this image. Can you do that for me, please? As in the thing also you can do. I don't mind.
So something about Bahujan Samaj Party.
Fair enough. You know what? I'll give you the points. I'm just being very picky about it. Basically, who is Mayawati, and this are also kind of 10 points to you on this, Atulit. And with this, we go backwards to Palash. Palash, your direct question is this.
So sorry, Ananch, I'm just clarifying this. Atulit gets 10 marks for that, right?
Yes. Atulit gets 10 points. It was a carry forward. Yes.
I'll go to
This is Palash, a famous film personality, this person.
Who is the famous silent film personality who got the Oscar award?
Okay, very good. Perfect. You know his name or what?
Yes, sir. Charlie Chaplin.
15 points to Palash. Well done, Palash. Superb. This is actually heating up. It's very close, I think, now. Guika, this is the
Yes, sir.
question for you. Can you name one of the most famous silent actors and comedians of all time? Guika, this question is for you.
Yes, sir.
It's a flag. The
Okay,
hint is a European country.
What does the flag of Switzerland look like?
I am very sorry. I'm going to have to pass that on to Palash.
Sir, what the flag of Greece looks like?
That is the correct answer. 10 points to Palash. Well done, Palash. Well done. What does the flag of Greece look like? And now we come to the final question of this quiz, which goes out to Niranjan. Okay, Niranjan from SES Gurukul. This is your question.
Where is this famous palace located?
So tell me that place, no? Which palace will you find where? You can tell me that. You need to tell me that where. Or
Is it in Hyderabad?
That's the incorrect answer. I am very sorry, Niranjan. I'm going to have to pass this on. It's not in Hyderabad. Palace. We move on to Goika.
So, is it for me?
Yes, Goika, Baba. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Name the famous palace which is located in Uttarakhand.
That's incorrect. I'm so sorry, Goika. Palash.
Name the famous palace located in Karnataka.
I'm so sorry, that's incorrect. We move on to Ronit.
Name the famous palace which is located in UP.
Incorrect. Atulit.
So name the famous palace which is located in Kolkata.
No, the Lakshmi Vilas Palace is actually located in Baroda. It is the palace of the Gaikwads.
Oh.
It's the palace of the Gaikwads. So the Lakshmi Vilas Palace is actually located in Baroda. Give me one moment, please. Just 1 second. There is a
Yes.
slight issue with the screen. Give me 1 moment.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I think you did not ask me my first direct question.
Yeah, sir, because there are only 9 questions asked till yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. I'll come to that as well. Don't worry. I'm just clarifying that as well. Luckily, this time we have a situation where I can clarify that. So don't worry. All right, great. Yes. Palash, the final question is actually for you.
Yes, sir.
Just 1 moment. I'm just sharing my screen. All right. Thank God we were able to correct the wrong at the right time. Okay. Palash Baba, this is your question. Stephen Hawking.
Who is the famous personality who researched about black holes?
The famous personality who researched about black holes. That is the correct answer. Well done to you, Palash. 15 points for that. One of the most famous physicists known for his work in cosmology. He is a famous scientist who did work on black holes. So I will give you points for that. And you get your 15 points for that. So let's see. I think a lot has changed at the end of this round, Ashi.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Just give us a second. How did you all enjoy the quiz, everybody?
Sir,
It
very
was
much.
amazing.
Brilliant.
Sir, brilliant.
Amazing.
I have absolutely no idea of who's won at this point in time. It's been very difficult to actually keep track of the scores. Let's wait for a minute. and Ashi is just doing the final tabulation. In the meanwhile, I'd like to tell you all, irrespective of who wins or loses, it really doesn't matter. Your participation and the way you have participated is what is most important. And I would like to congratulate all your parents, your teachers, your principals, all the relatives and everybody who keeps you going. And most importantly, I would like to congratulate all of you for the way that you are participating. So very well done, all of you. All are doing very well. And the amount you know, the amount you're reading, the entire spirit with which all of you all are participating, the way that you all are carrying yourselves off, I hope this continues because it is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so thank you so much for participating with such zest and enthusiasm in the All India Global Jigyasa online inter-school quiz contest. Unfortunately, I will only be able to take one of you with me to the next round, which is the semi-finals that we will be having on Saturday. But that doesn't mean your learning stops. This is just the beginning for everybody. Ashi, have we completed the tabulation?
Yeah. Just 1 second. Yeah.
We ready?
Yeah.
Have you verified?
Yeah, I'm just doing it at the same time actually. Just give me a second.
We'll just make sure that we give you the correct score.
Can you just tell me the order for the third round again? The order with which we went in. We started from Niranjan.
Okay, so we went to Niranjan, we went to Guhika, then we went to Palash, then we went to Ronit, then we went to Atulit, then we went from Atulit to Ronit to Guhika to Niranjan.
Sorry, just give me a second.
Yes, yeah, no worries.
Atulit to Ronit, right?
We went from Atulit to Ronit. I missed out Palash. We went to Guhika, and then we went to Niranjan, and then we went to Palash.
Okay. The scores remain fine. It's just the order with which they were written.
Okay, perfect. The scores remain fine, right? Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. So, well, we are done with all the scoring and everything else. So very quickly, let's check what has happened at the end of this round. Give us one moment. I'm going to open up the quarterfinal sheet and we are going to have the confirmation of the final scores. Ashi, please do the honors like you always have.
Yes. So yes, we have Ronit Kanoi from Elpro International School, Pune with 35 points. We have Atulit Subramaniam leading from New Horizon Public School, Bangalore with 80 points. Niranjan Hari from SES Gurukul, Pune with 70 points. Guhika Joshi, Bluebells Public School, Gurugram with 15 points. And finally, we have Palash Banik, Delhi Public School, Raipur with 60 points.
The person who actually qualifies as the eighth semi-finalist is Atulit Subramaniam. Well done, Atulit. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
I think you have caught up at the very last minute in this entire quiz. Niranjan Baba, well done to you.
Yeah.
By literally the smallest of margins. I think it was basically the last round where you have kind of lost out. Okay.
Yes.
Well done. It's fine. It happens. Niranjan, you led through most parts. Just by these razor thin margins, you missed out on a couple of your questions. Did you miss out on your question, I think, in the final round?
Yes, the last question.
Yeah, it's actually that has unfortunately affected. But don't worry, Niranjan. Your participation was fabulous. If I could take you to the semi-finals with me, I would be very happy to do that. And I would really like to congratulate you for your calmness and your composure. And I'd like to congratulate Seema ma'am and Shubha ma'am, Brinmai ma'am, okay, of course, for having, made you so capable along with all your teachers. Congratulations to your parents as well, Niranjan. Well done. Give him a round of applause.
Niranjan, really very well played. Your GK is really amazing.
Yes.
It's so unfortunate.
And it happens, but really well done, Niranjan. Really very well done. Very happy with the way you have participated, and you're getting good, laurels. You're getting good compliments from your competitor, which I think is a win in itself. Guhika Baba, congratulations on reaching to the round.
Thank you, sir.
I'm so sorry that you cannot qualify for the next round, but please pay my regards to your parents and your teachers and your principal. You have participated really well, and I hope you've had a good time. You're such a wonderfully well-behaved child. All right?
Yes.
Such a polite and wonderful
Thank you,
child
sir.
and good GK. Getting to the quarterfinals in itself is a big achievement. So congratulations on that, Guhika. Palash, you really caught up towards the end, yeah? You really caught up towards the end. From being nowhere at the end of the first round You ended in third position, very close to the winners. If you had probably participated and performed little better in the first round, probably would have got.
Yes.
Really like it. I really like the way your knowledge is clear in certain areas. Well done.
Mhm.
Ronit, Baba, well done to you as well. Well tried. At times, we don't have the answers that we need or we want. That kind of happens, but that's totally fine. It's all a part of the process. Well done, Ronit. Well done on to you as well. And finally, Atulit. Atulit, congratulations on making it to the next round.
Thank you so much, sir.
Participated well, very enthusiastic child, always ready to answer questions, and very important for all of you to keep spreading the global jigyasa. Spread that curiosity to learn yourselves, teach others around you, spend this lockdown time in the most effective manner. And before we end, just like we have always done, I will just share a couple of pieces of information with regard to SkillSphere. So we have something called the Global Jigyasa Weekly, many initiatives. So one of our initiatives is the Global Jigyasa Weekly Current Affairs Quiz. It is a quiz that we launch every Sunday. It's a free quiz, which we share via social media, via WhatsApp, via Facebook. And typically we have subscribers lists that are WhatsApp the quiz every Sunday. There are 10 questions related to the happenings of the world. Each have 4 options, out of which one is correct always. Since last year, we launched it in March 2019. We have over 50,000 to 60,000 adults and children attempting this quiz every Sunday. If you'd like to receive it, all I would like you all to do is SMS or WhatsApp the word subscribe to 99871 34522. I repeat, SMS or WhatsApp the word subscribe to 99871 34522. We're also very excited to be launching the Global Jigyasa app, which will come out in June 2020. It'll be a very easy way for everybody, a free app to keep abreast with the current affairs of the world on a daily basis. So every day there'll be a news bulletin and a quiz related to whatever is happening in the world. You'll have to stay tuned for more information on this. And finally, I would like to introduce you to another very interesting offering and initiative of SkillSphere, the SkillSphere e-quiz workshop. These are interactive general knowledge workshops for students of ages 10 to 13 years. There are 5 sessions of 1.5 hours each. All right. And if you'd like your child to attend a free demo, all you need to do is give us a call on 73042 77730. I repeat, 73042 77730, or call us on 88506 32323 or 88506 32323. So basically, the quiz workshop is not simply about having quizzes. We have discussions in a 1.5-hour session. We have 45-minute discussions on different issues of the world, whether it's science and inventions, or it is politics and economics, or India, or sports, fine arts. A plethora of topics are covered over the duration of this, the environment and wildlife. A plethora of topics are covered in every session. We cover a specific topic, and then we have a quiz related to whatever is taught and in general to enhance the general awareness and test specific skills of all participating students. So this is a part of the entire process that we follow. And if any of you are interested in attending a free demo session, all of you who are streaming, feel free to give a call on any of these numbers. And with that, we have come to an end of a very exciting day 2 of the quarterfinals, the 4th day of the All India Global Jigyasa online inter-school quiz contest. And we are very excited to have finally gotten our 8 quarterfinalists. I think we have a good range of quarterfinalists from different cities as well. And I'm very happy with the overall way in which everybody has participated. Congratulations to all of you. Please pay my regards, Ronit, to Sugandha ma'am, to Amrita ma'am from your school. Wonderful.
Sure, sir.
Visionaries in themselves. I know they're so supportive to you. Palash, please do the same to sir, as well as all the coordinators who have, been so important. Atulit,
Yes, sir.
yes, another one of very fond schools for SkillSphere education. All right, Shanti ma'am, as well as the coordinator ma'ams, please do pay our regards to them. Of
Definitely,
course,
sir.
being in the education line, we happen to know some of the heads of these schools. So we would really like to thank all of them for having sent you all for this quiz contest. And Niranjan, of course, Shubha ma'am and Seema ma'am, mentors and favorites of ours. Thank you so much to them for sending you. And thanks to all your parents for having encouraged you during this testing time for our country. I hope this gets well soon, and I hope all of you can go out and start jumping around like you probably were earlier. All the very best to all of you, Goika, Niranjan, Palash, Atulit, and
Thank
Ronit.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
In person sometime. Stay hungry, stay foolish, stay motivated, stay encouraged, stay inspired, and stay inspirational to all of us adults. Okay? And stay safe, most importantly, at this point in time. I will see you soon, Atulit. And to all of
Yes,
you,
sir.
all the very best.